Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to krabsfx. Today we will be back testing day 4 of our data here. So far we're off to a great start. We're up 5% on our account from this backtesting data. So today it is February 6th, 2023 inside of this data that we're getting. So yeah, we're gonna hop on Pip-Labs, our backtesting software, and we're gonna see what we could do here, try and catch some dubs and gather data on my strategy. So we're on US 30 right here on the 1 hour time frame, and what I'm doing right now is on this chart I'm going to exactly 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my trading window. That's the only time I look for entries, I look for trades, is between 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and that's because that's the USA market open, and I only trade US 30 and NASDAQ, so I'm only looking to trade during that high volume time. Alright, so pretty much right here I marked up the previous day's high, previous day's low. As we can see, the previous day's low got swept for liquidity at 2 a.m. We're going to keep that noted. I'm going to write 2 a.m. previous day's low swept. Just keep that noted. And what we're gonna do next is, well, I already did it. I marked the Asia high right here at 1800 Eastern Standard Time. That's the start of Asia session. So if anything happens there are orders sitting up here, there's liquidity here. So if anything happens there, we could expect a reaction off of there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hop on my daily time frame, determine my bias for the day. We're clearly very bearish right here. Let's see the 4 hour, very bearish. So our bias here is fixed bearish, meaning the 4 hour candle and the 1 hour candle both closed bearish previously. We're gonna write bias. We're gonna say fixed bearish. By the fixed, I just mean that the daily closed bearish, and I mean that the 4 hour also closed bearish. So if it was mixed, it would be the daily would be bullish and 4 hour bearish, or other way around, but that's pretty much that. So fixed is a bias that I like to trade in. So I'm gonna just keep that noted just to have it. So we're only looking for shorts now. So we're gonna hop on this daily time frame again. We're gonna see if we have any fair value gaps here, which I don't see any major ones close to price. Yeah, I don't see any right now. So now I'm gonna hop on the 4 hour. Right here I see this 4 hour imbalance we have. So I'm gonna keep that noted. 4 hour imbalance. See if we got anything down here on the 4 hour. Not really. No fair value gaps here. Only this 4 hour imbalance that could want to get filled. And we could want to see price continue down from there. But let's hop on the 1 hour, our entry time frame. And we're going to see if we have anything significant here. It looks like this 4 hour imbalance is also a 1 hour fair value gap. So we're going to note that down. And I'm going to mark out the bottom of that fair value gap right here. 1 hour fair value gap. Perfect. So if price wants to tap into this area, we could see price continue back down. So yeah, right now I'm going to move the current price to exactly 9:30 a.m. So I'm gonna hop on my 30-minute time frame, skip. It looks like at 9 o'clock this previous day's high got ran, and also this 4 hour imbalance got filled, and the 1 hour fair value gap. So that's no longer something we gotta look at. But what we could look at is at 9:30 a.m. if we want to come back up here or struggle around this previous day's highs, I could take, or these previous days lows, I could look for a move down. but actually that wouldn't be a valid setup because these are the lows, not the highs. But let's see if we could find anything here. Any gaps in price. I see 1 hour fair value gap right here. I'm gonna mark out. Copy that, paste. Nice. So now looking at this, what I said before, I was wrong. That would not be a valid setup to just short from these previous days lows, because these are the lows. If price was doing this at the highs, then up here I would have my false break setup, but I just confused myself there. I said previous days lows, false break, but yeah, let's see what price wants to do now. So we could see a move down from this 1 hour fair value gap, and if price wants to break this Asia high, then we could get our false break from here, and that would just be another confluence that we're continuing downward. So we're gonna skip exactly to 9:30. See how price opens up. Alright, nice. Now we're waiting for price to come to my entry points, which is either a reaction off this 1 hour gap or a false break above these Asia highs, which would also be nice to see it grab some liquidity to continue down. So if we break up like this, struggle, show rejection, and then I can enter and ultimately see price go down. So let's just watch now, see if we could get entry here. Ideally, I want this entry right here off this 1 hour gap. So let's see if we could get it. If you guys do want to check out this backtesting software I'm using, I have my link in the description. Make sure to check it out if you guys want. But let's see what price is doing here. Struggling. I'm going to play this a bit quicker, save some time. Let's see what price wants to do. I'll skip this quicker in 1 minute. It's now 10 a.m. We did just fill a 1 hour gap right here. But let's see if price taps into our... Yeah, so it looks like we didn't have a setup here. Price did not tap into our 1 hour gap. So this is simply a no trade day. These days happen. It's just something to keep noted. I'm going to mark that here. There was no setup this day on US 30. Realistically, you probably had a setup on NASDAQ if you didn't have one on US 30. Or you're just taking no trades for the day. But I'm calling it there because it's now 11 a.m. and my trading window is 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. for my entries. That's my favorite time to get my entries, my highest probability time. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark that down right here. This was Monday. Bias was bearish. And we're gonna write that there was no trade day. Yeah, no trade day, no setup. So, did I follow my rules? Yes. And we're just going to put in a screenshot anyway of this, just to see that I had no setups here. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys aren't in my Discord yet, make sure to check it out. I got some free resources for you guys in there. Right here under free resources, I got a networking tab, some trade ideas I'll be sending out, main chat, network with other people, guys, send out your charts, People in here are killing it, 100% free. And check out these exclusive free resources I got for you guys. I got my own trading plan in here, my own trading journal templates you guys could grab if you want to check it out. And yeah, guys, until next time. Unfortunately, it was a boring backtesting day for sure because there was no trade. Just simply price did not reach into my area where I wanted to see it. And because of that, I'm not forcing anything, and I'm simply going to call it a day and move on to the next day. This is realistically what I would do if I was live, so that's why I'm doing it in my backtesting as well. I'm not just going to force something after my trading window, because that trading window, that's what I'm ideally going to be trading during in the live markets. So you really want to stick to everything you have to gather the best data. So yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm following back all you guys on Instagram at krabsfx_ if you want to add me on there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.